So this is the part that connects to the house. This is where all the magic happens. It's on a hinge. So if you're not exactly perpendicular, it's not the end of the world, and you only need one screw to hold it onto the window. So what this does is it snaps on to the tube, and this is the part that extends out from your house to hold the frame just off the house far enough that a golf ball can't push the net far enough to break your window. The next step is to determine where the ground stakes go, and that's really, really easy. Once this is connected, this determines how far out from the window it stands. So this can be modified a little bit, but we've got it far enough where it'll stop the impact of a golf ball before it gets to the glass. So we have to figure out where to drive this pole. So the idea is that this goes into the three-way fitting. There's a small nut that connects it right here. And we know that that's the distance it needs to go. So directly below that gives me the position that I need to place my ground sleeve.
Next step is to pound the ground sleeve into the ground. I got you, Grandpa.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, that's heavy, actually. I thought it was going to be much lighter.
It's probably far enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the same thing with the other side. Can you lift up on that end over there?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Let's figure out where this side needs to go.
I think it might need to go that way.
Put this about where it needs to go. This about where it needs to go. About there. And that should tell us about where this needs to go, right?
Yeah.
So the ground sleeves come with a steel machined fitting that slides into the tube so that when you pound on it with a sledgehammer, you're not going to deform the vertical post, and the diameter will stay the same. So when you drop the vertical in, it'll still fit.
5 minutes, we have pounded these ground sticks into the ground, and we are ready to set the system up.
Next step, super easy. We're going to drop the pole into the ground sleeve. We're going to do that on both sides. We're going to connect another piece. We're going to put the top bar across. We're going to connect it to the house, and then it's just a matter of stringing the net. We got the top assembled, and now all we have to do is stack the top onto our vertical poles. And I'm going to go up there with a lumber pencil because I want to mark where to screw the attachment point. The system's in place. It shouldn't go anywhere. However, we're going to attach the vertical part to the house. So if you have a windstorm, any wind won't be able to blow it out because it's attached to the house. It won't be able to blow it in because of the extension pole, and the bottom won't be able to move because of the ground sleeves. So I'm simply going to mark where that fitting goes, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So the frame's up. Now we've worked on this thing for what, 10 minutes at the most. Haven't worked that hard. You've got the ground stakes in the ground, frame's up, everything's attached to the house. Now all we got to do is hang the net, and we're done. So Decker, how long did it take us to drive the ground stakes in the ground?
About 10 minutes. 10
minutes? I thought you said 5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Something like that? Okay, depends on how hard the ground is probably, right?
Yeah.
But then we assembled the rest of the thing. What, did we spend another 5 minutes? So altogether we've been on it, what, 15, 10 minutes? Something like that?
Yeah.
Has it been pretty fast?
Yeah, but I think saying that might be at least 7 minutes.
7 minutes. That sounds like a good number. I think that's a little faster than we can do it. I really think it's probably a 15-minute job. But let's string the net, and I think we'll have our windows protected. What do you think about that?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
So the next step is to attach the net to the frame. And this part is really easy. We use these bungee balls. And what these include is a little bit of elastic with a little plastic ball on one side. So what you do is you simply feed the bungee at the corner, you wrap it around the post, and it automatically snaps right to it. And so I'm not going to go up the ladder yet. I'm going to put a couple of these things in here, and we just do the same thing as you go down the net. So we start out on this side, we put a few together, and then we're going to move to the other side, and we're going to go around the frame until everything looks nice and tight. As far as connections, man, you don't get much easier than that. So now I got to get on the ladder because I want to push this thing all the way up to the top, make sure the window is completely covered. I don't like the way this looks, where that sticks out too far. So I'm going to stick another one in here. And I'm gonna probably put a couple more in here in a minute. This is gonna look tight as a drum. You'll be able to see through it from the inside, and yet your window is not ever gonna get hit or broken by a golf ball.
The system is done. The windows are protected and it looks fantastic.